Hello, and thank you for joining us this evening. Tonight, I will be sharing the power of activation with you, focusing on collagen, of course. If you're new here, welcome. Thank the person that invited you, as that means they care deeply about you. I'm excited to share this life-changing information with you. If you have heard this information before, thank you for joining us again. I'm Jolene, and I have been with LifeVantage for 7 years. I'm completely passionate about these products in this company, and I love educating on how you can live a more optimized life. Once you know about this science, it becomes an obligation to let others know what has been kept from them. I'm a wife, a mom, and a wellness mentor, and I am committed to helping others be the best versions of themselves. Anyone that introduces these products into their life has a story to share. I have several, but tonight I want to share the product and company stories with you. You will have time to ask questions at the end of the presentation. Though we are here to chat about collagen, we would be doing you a disservice if we didn't introduce you to the entire concept or foundation of supporting your body at the cellular level through activation. Our bodies are incredibly powerful when we support our systems to operate how they were intended. It starts with yellow and our Protandim NRF2 activator, but we also activate collagen, mitochondria, sirtuins through NAD+, gut health, fibroblast cells, and more. Some of the things people can experience: more energy, better resilience, healthy aging, more possibility, freedom, and flexibility. Before we get more into our products, I want to introduce you to oxidative stress. You may or may not have heard of it. If you haven't, know that it is the root cause of most diseases and ailments, with many studies focusing on it, as you will learn in a few slides. You cannot avoid oxidative stress. It is a part of daily life and comes from both good and not so good sources that we experience every day. Some of the stressors include, but are not limited to, pollution, UV exposure, poor sleep, exercise, emotional stress, processed foods, normal metabolism, and the more than 80,000 toxins that have been introduced into our lives since the Industrial Revolution. Oxidative stress is like the rusting of a vehicle, and now you know there is a way to reduce that internal rusting. Let's learn more. I'm honored to introduce you to Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. When you activate, you take it to make it, and your Protandim gives your body the signals it needs to make its own antioxidants. Innate antioxidants are 18 times more powerful than antioxidant supplements or foods. Antioxidants fight free radicals, which cause oxidative stress. To share a bit of our history, we started as a biotech company at the University of Colorado in Denver when Dr. Joe McCord and his team discovered this now multi-patented herbal blend, and word got out. It caught the attention of ABC Primetime. In 2005, John Quinones came to do an investigative report to debunk the claims being made. I am now going to share a 4-minute version of this report to introduce you to what happened next. Oh, or maybe, let's try that again. Or maybe not. We'll just move on. If you haven't seen that, just reach out to the person that invited you and they can share the full length version that's 11 minutes so you can see all the amazing details. But at the end of that video, the doctor says, I don't want to wait until I'm 80 to learn that I should have been taking this. So we're just going to move on because in that, when that aired, it caught the attention of a lot of universities, institutions, and associations that were already studying oxidative stress. So today there's almost 400,000 studies on oxidative stress. And what happened after that ABC Primetime aired is that it caught the attention of a lot of people. And 5 million worth of orders came in, but the company was made up of a bunch of scientists in a lab, and they weren't really prepared to deal with what happened when people heard that it was the fountain of youth. And so part of what happened with that is that Oprah called and she wanted Dr. McCord to come on her show. And Dr. McCord said, "Who?" And he never made an appearance. But he was very excited about all of the universities that wanted to study the product. And he was more than happy to share what he had researched and the product so that they could investigate more. And so we already introduced you to the concept of oxidative stress, and that is the root cause of many diseases affecting all of the organs in our body, as you can see by this slide. The only study that LifeVantage actually did on the product was the one that shows that Protandim NRF2 reduces oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Of the many institutions, Washington State said that NRF2 activation may be the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. We now have over 30 independent studies on our flagship product. This is a sampling of the many highly regarded institutes that studied our product: the American Heart Association, Johns Hopkins, Harvard, and more. LifeVantage always sets out to create products that are unlike any other on the market. We operate in our own lane, offering many products that activate many different areas of our bodies, as I previously mentioned. I want to clarify the difference between activation and supplementation. When you supplement, you are adding something that your body is deficient in. And sometimes over-supplementation of one thing can lead to deficiencies in another. When you activate, you are signaling to your cells to optimize their performance and allow them to operate in a state of balance, how they were intended to. Also, activation can actually help your body use any supplements that you're using more effectively. Not only do we activate the inside, but we can also activate the outside. Now, what we all came to learn more about this evening. True Science activated liquid collagen is unlike any collagen you will have experienced. It tastes good, it has a wonderful texture, but it also goes beyond replenishing your collagen by activating your body to make its own. And as well, it helps your body to maintain the collagen that you already have. So why does collagen decline? Our collagen production peaks in our 20s, and by our 50s, we are losing collagen at a very rapid pace. Factors that speed up the loss can be hormonal changes, stress, poor sleep, excess sugar, and processed food, environmental toxins, and the list goes on. I already mentioned some of the extra benefits our collagen provides, but here's a more extensive list: nails, hair, muscle recovery, joint support, gut health, bone strength, eye health, liver detoxification, cardiovascular health, sleep quality, mood support, brain health, cognitive support, and even sexual health. One thing that is extra special about LifeVantage and their formulations is that when other market countries require changes to formulations, they don't just take out and replace a certain ingredient. They reformulate the entire product to ensure that the results will be the same or better than what was released in the United States. In Canada, our activating ingredient for turning on collagen production is lycopene from tomato skins. To maintain our collagen, a spinach blueberry blend does the job, impacting fibroblast cells. Like other collagens out there, we also have a replenishing component. What makes ours different is that we use marine peptides, and marine peptides are the most similar to human collagen. Ours also contains 10 types of collagen and not just 1 to 3, like most others available on the market. We like to be able to see results, which sometimes is not always possible with activation products. Often they are felt but not seen. With our collagen, you can see the difference. And here's just a few examples of when our collagen was released and the amazing results that people experienced. And it's not left to just one area of the body where a lot of collagens impact your hair, skin, and nails. Here, we're definitely seeing skin, but varicose veins, cellulite, and the list goes on. Just a few more examples of what people have experienced. And it works at any age. This chart compares our collagen with other collagens available on the market. If you want to have a deeper dive or look at this chart, you can reach out to the person that invited you to the call and they can share it with you. Many of these images that you saw came as unexpected results, and the company asked, why? The common denominator was that those people were also taking Protandim. An RNA study, cell study, proved why, and that study is available for you to read. In fact, it was so powerful, we now hold a US patent on the combination of these two products. In order to obtain a patent on multi-products combined, you must prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the products work exponentially better together than they do each on their own. LifeVantage has been able to prove that on many combinations of our products. The synergy is undeniable. This combination helps to stop the cellular stress cycle. It helps fibroblast cells reduce unnecessary signals to the immune system, recover from constant stress cycle, and to get back to a more optimal function. This makes it an innovative way to support healthy connective tissues that provide strength and structure throughout the body. I also wanted to highlight Axio. It's another one of our amazing products that activates your brain messengers. It can help you think more clearly, reduce brain fog. As we heard the other day, another consultant referred to it as a brain fog eliminator. And so many people are dealing with that these days. But it also supports a positive mood and supplies energy at the same time. In fact, I'm running on some right now, Axio X. I've had a big busy day. To impress upon you the power of what this product can do, these images can help you see what is happening in the brain when you use these products. I also will share tonight that this product's currently on sale, up to 30% off until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. So it's a great time to activate your brain messengers. Not only is there an opportunity to impact your health here, but also an opportunity to impact your finances and serve others by introducing them to these amazing products. Why would one choose to partner with LifeVantage? We are fully transparent as a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. We have scientifically validated products, and they're patented, which brings many medical professionals to our company as they can help impact their patients even more. We have huge growth potential, and the timing is incredible, as so many people today have a hunger for alternative methods for their health, as shared by a cardiologist on one of our team calls this evening. We have an incredible compensation plan and an absolutely incredible culture. It's like becoming part of a warm, welcoming family. There are multiple ways you can earn with this company. You can share like an affiliate or build a team. The level you reach is based upon how you choose to work, and you get compensated multiple ways based on the work that you do. As a publicly traded company, it must be publicly available as to what consultants get paid. This chart is an income disclosure statement of our US market to give you an idea of where you may want to go based on how much you would like to earn each month. Our base rank of SC1 can earn you an average of $316 a month, US dollars, or MC1 at $1,704, or at EC1 at $14,489. Another indicator of company health is in this industry is the opening of new markets, which we recently opened two. One in Iceland last fall, and earlier this year, Portugal. We are a global business. We like to say, get in where you fit in. Though most of our business is customers who order month after month because these products work. If you choose to join the business, there are multiple packages you can take advantage of. These are just a couple of options, but they all provide additional savings over purchasing as a customer. So as you listen tonight, if you think of others you need to know this information, and if it feels like there's a tug on your heart, get back with the person that invited you to learn more about the options available to you. To close out, I wanted to share that there are many products to support your health journey and or business journey. Almost all of them are currently on sale until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Our activators, NRF1, NRF2, NAD+, collagen, and P84 are not part of the sale. And our MB system, which helps activate your GLP-1 hormone, is currently 40% off in Canada until the end of July. All of the other products are available up to 30% off. I want to thank you for joining us this evening. We know your time is precious, but so is your longevity. I hope the information shared this evening will help you to make an informed decision on whether or not you add activation into your life. I always like to close out the presentation with a quote from Erin Brockovich, who sought out and sat on our board of directors for many years and is a huge proponent of our products. And I do hope that you know who Erin Brockovich is. I'm a massive fan of hers. Anyway, if you follow your heart, if you listen to your gut, and if you extend your hand to help another, not for any agenda, but for the sake of humanity, you are going to find the truth.